So the theme of the month of October is actually tranquility. Habits make us who we are. Habits have everything to do with the person we are today. Now on this page they have a beautiful quote, you guys, with this humongous, wonderful flower accent. These seem to both be plant-based meals, which What's up, you guys? It's Cece. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little simple. I just wanted to share with you guys the October issue of Silk Sonder. I thought it would be a really good idea to start doing these on a monthly basis when I get the issues, just so I can share with you guys what is included, and if you guys are interested in getting one, you can get a look ahead of what's to come to see if this is the issue you want to, you know, bite the bullet and go ahead and get it. So this is the October issue. I actually got this a couple days ago. It is now the 24th. So at this point, if you were to order from Silk Sonder, you would, I believe, get the October issue, not the September issue. And I will probably try and do this on a monthly basis if I get the issues early enough to share with you guys, so you know what you're getting into if you're interested in purchasing. So as I said, this is the October issue. The colors, as usual, are just straight up beautiful. These are so aesthetically pleasing, and I can be honest and say I'm a person who likes things that look nice, and that's definitely one of the selling points of these planners. They're very beautiful, and it's a surprise each month to see what kind of colors and what the theme is for the month. So the theme of the month of October is actually tranquility. So the theme, you guys, for these planners is just kind of how the activities and everything are geared towards in the planner every single month. Spider plant's in the way. Move that back just a little bit. All right, so when you first open the planner, there's going to be in case of loss, please return to, and you can put your information and your name here. And then as well on this page, it's just the index of everything that is included with the planner. You can add some additional notes here, and it also has the calendar labeled here. I'll get you a close-up so you can see if you want to add any notes. You can add your own dates and notes here as well. It's just what the index looks like. So if you're looking to just jump ahead, it's got everything labeled here for you easily. Look at that. Look at the flowers, you guys. I love the print. They changed this, I think, last month. September was the first month where they changed the print here, and it's just, I love it. It's just so beautiful. Flower accents completely and utterly throughout these planners, and colors are all the same, and they are going to match with this color theme. This is the first page, like official page. There's always going to be a letter here from the creator, and honestly, I read this the other day. It's just really, really sweet and nice, but she definitely put some thought in these, and the unwritten by her, just a little bit of things to note about the month. They're very current, so she talks about the coronavirus and COVID-19 and, you know, how that's affecting the way things are going to go. But I just really like this. It's very personalized. It makes me feel in touch with the brand and the creator. Next page is the instruction sheet. So throughout the planner, each of these is going to be on one of the pages, and this is just going to tell you a little bit about how to use everything specifically. It's kind of self-explanatory, but it does show you a little bit better here in detail if you're unsure about how to use certain pages or other ways you can use them. I really like that, and I think it's helpful. So next page, so you're going to have a 2020 calendar here, so it's going to have the entire year with all the dates, of course, just to have a nice overview. I think this is needed for a planner, just if you're looking ahead or trying to plan something. It's nice to have this here just to be able to look ahead. And then of course here you have the month of October. So the boxes are a little small here, but I don't have issues writing in things that I need to write in. Normally I'll write like my bills or something here, and then day to day when it comes to the weekly planner, that's when I'll go in a little bit more detail if necessary, just because there's a little bit more writing space on the weekly planner versus the monthly planner. And of course you've got this beautiful burgundy with, you got the yellows and the oranges, flower accent on this page. This is just really nice. Have an overview of the month. And this is completely blank, you guys. That's another reason I wanted to go ahead and film it. It's completely blank. I haven't filled anything out, so you guys can get a good view of what it looks like before. So next is the future log, which I also think is extremely helpful, you guys. It's going to have the next 4 months: November, December, January, and February. I often will write dates and important things here on the side. There's some lines here, beautiful flower accents, of course. And then of course, if you're just looking ahead and wanting to just jot some things down, this is really convenient for that, and that's normally what I use it for, whether I'm planning a trip or we have our accountability meetings and I want to plan them out a little bit better. It is really nice to have that, to have this, to be able to just jot things down ahead of time. Sorry, I've got my instant going. Next, we've got the September reflection, which I think is a must, you guys. I think this is very important. I don't know if you guys have month-to-month goals, but we do in my household. And I think to reflect on those goals and seeing where you were and weren't able to get, I think it's very important to do that on a regular basis so you can assess your progress and adjust accordingly, just depending on your goals and what are you striving for. So it's got September wins, September hiccups, September favorite moments, September hard moments. What do I want to start, stop, and continue? This is something I'll completely fill out before I will do my October intentions, because my intentions, I use this kind of as obviously intentions and also as goals. So I like to reflect on these things on this side before I go into here to see if they affect my new goals and if I need to make any adjustments. We're gonna go ahead and over to October intentions. So I love this, you guys. I love the categories. I think it's extremely helpful for anybody who's looking for a place to just have all their goals and have everything put together. This is the perfect place for it, you guys. And I love, like I said, the categories are just perfect, and it actually kind of forces you to just like maybe step outside the box and do something different and think a little bit more in depth about your goals and your intentions. So it's got spiritual health, personal life, physical health, key relationships, money management, and professional goals. These are great categories. You can put whatever you want under each of these. A new month, a new you. Setting intentions is not making a to-do list. It's asking something of yourself and then giving yourself the strength to do it. So for September reflections, it says, review your last month before setting your intentions for the upcoming one. That's literally what I just said. You wanna make sure you're doing this before you're moving on to your October intentions. All right, guys, now moving right along from the October intentions, we're gonna move to my favorite parts of these planners. It's just so beautiful. First of all, you guys already know I love the flower accents, the colors. They did a superb job this month moving into fall. These colors are just perfect. And we've got our mood tracker and we've got our habit tracker. You guys, checking with your moods on a regular is so very important. It's important just to see how you're feeling and then maybe, you know, get a little depth there and try to figure out why you're feeling a certain kind of way. So checking with your mood day to day, especially for me, you know, moving into fall is going to be very important. Being outside is just, I love being outside, being able to take walks and be in nature. So as it gets colder, I'm gonna be doing that less. So it's gonna be important for me to be monitoring my moods, and you know, if I'm not feeling that great, reflecting on that and seeing where to go from there. So you can put any moods that you want here, and you're gonna color in those boxes accordingly to match whatever moods. And I'll show you guys an example of this after I'm done. This is the habit tracker. This is another one of my favorite things about this planner. Habits make us who we are. Habits have everything to do with the person we are today. Lack of habits as well have to do with who we are. So being able to have your habits in one place, check in on a daily basis, see if you're incorporating these habits in your life, and you know, maybe making more room for good habits in your life is just vital. And to have it beautifully set up this way just makes it easier and it makes it that much more fun for me, you guys. Literally, like, wanting to color in the box for a habit has made me do the habit, and that's as simple as it gets. If it's forcing me to do it and pushing me to do it, then that's just what I need, and that's what this planner has been for me. Let me just see if I can grab a quick issue to show you guys what this looks like filled out. Beauty about this planner, and why I always will give it props, is you can fill in your own stuff. Like, that is the versatility, and that's why I love these planners. Don't forget, you guys, the link will be down in the description box if you're interested in checking out Silk Sonder planners for 25% off. My link is down below, and as well, I do get a portion of that, so I do appreciate you guys for supporting me and my channel. So this is my May issue. This is just the one I had on hand, quickly to grab. So yeah, so this is what one looks like filled out, you guys. Like I said, just being able to color in that box is just something that just pushes me to get my habits done, incorporate new things in my life. And yeah, I definitely recommend you check it out, and you can do your own color variations just depending, and that just makes it even more fun and personalized. You guys, so this is new. This is a new aspect, the sleep tracker. You guys know. If you don't know, now you know. Sleep is just such a high priority to me. I'm so big on sleep. Sleep is just so important to me. I track sleep already through my watch. Sleep is linked to many different bodily functions, and people take sleep for granted. Okay, there's my sleep rant. But yeah, so this month, I think last month, September was the first month they actually started incorporating a sleep tracker. So you're gonna put the time you fell asleep, the time you woke up, the number of hours of sleep you got. I feel rested, rejuvenated, tired, lethargic, you know. Those are kind of adjectives, but it leaves that open for you, you know, so you can use whatever adjectives to that most accurately describe you that morning when you're waking up. And then on a scale of 1 to 5, how rested you're feeling. This is superb. And I think people need this. Like I said, I already track my sleep, but for people who aren't really into it and aren't really paying attention, I think it's really important to track your sleep, see how much sleep you're getting, and see how that reflects in your behavior and the energy you have throughout the day. So it's beautiful. You guys already know I love this beautiful font and the flower accent. So next, moving on here, everyone, they have a peace and tranquility log. So now we're going to be moving into the things where you're going to see quite a bit how they have included tranquility in this theme of the month. So for the peace and tranquility log, we've got every day write one thing that brought you peace or calmness. So this is just being intentional, you guys, being intentional and also being mindful of the things that are bringing you peace or calmness, you know, and taking note of that. And maybe, you know, you'll note something that you want to start doing on a daily basis to just, you know, cultivate some more of that peace and calmness in your daily life. Right along. So every month, you guys, they have some exercises that are just going to allow you to get some depth on yourself as a person and maybe just learn some things about yourself and to dive a little bit deeper as well. Tranquility exercise. So I'm gonna go ahead and just read these off to you guys so you know what they have this month. So we're gonna start up here. When and where do you feel the most at peace? Who are you able to be when you reach that state? And what ways do you tend to be happier than necessary with yourself? What would happen if you let go of such expectations? What type of things or changes do you find yourself resisting? What would happen if you stopped resisting and invited change in? Name 5 things, people, places, experiences that you find particularly calming and why. So you guys, like I said, this is just really about being intentional, being mindful, finding these things that bring you peace and calmness, making note of those things. And you know, I really love these exercises. And on a month-to-month basis, like I said, they're different every month. So they're diving into a different category every month, allowing you to explore further into yourself. And I just love that. I love these planners, and you guys already know, beautiful flower accents on every single page. So this isn't new. I've done this like once or twice before, self-care bingo. It's just so freaking cute and so freaking fun. So it's got these activities in each box. So read a book, turn off my phone, exercise, these kinds of things. And you can color it in, and then you can actually tag them on Instagram. I'm doing my social media detox right now, so I can't participate until after the 24th of October when that will be when I completed my 30 days of my social media detox. Fill it in like a normal bingo. So post a photo when completed and tag us, email them, and make the subject October Self-Care Bingo Challenge, attach a picture, and yeah, and then they will announce the winner. This is just a chance for you guys to win a wellness surprise with your next issue. So just keep that in mind, you guys. They have cute little prizes and things like that, and that's not something that's going to cost you extra in any way, shape, or form. And it's just a fun way to see like what you're doing for yourself. You know, what are you doing to take care of yourself? It's a great way to just check in and make sure you are making that time for self-care. I love self-care. I'm all about it. I think it's so important. It's just another way to implement that, keep it in your life. Next, we're gonna move to the Wheel of Life. I think I've done this once or twice before. I can't remember which particular issue, but it is very helpful. So for each of these areas in your life, rank them from 1 to 10 based on how fulfilled you feel. Write down one way you can increase your level of fulfillment for any or all of these sections. So it's got education, financial, health, career, family, spiritual, relationships, romance, travel, and adventure. So let me see if I can roll to the beginning so you guys can kind of see. So this is kind of what they have for the example of that. I don't have all the issues with me right here, so it's kind of hard for me to say like what exactly it is. So this is what it looks like here, the example. So this is what it would look like once it's all filled out. You're rating yourself, and then, you know, you're writing down the one thing here. So number 1 is education. So you would, from 1 to 10, you write how fulfilled you feel in this particular area, and then you can write on this line by education to note 1 or 2 things that you could do to increase your fulfillment in that particular area. Really, really nice, you guys. This is all such intentional and mindful activity. Next, you guys, they always, every single issue, you guys, has a coloring page, which is just super cool. This month is a mandala, and you can just do this on your own time, you guys. You have any downtime in between classes or on your lunch break at work, whenever you want. Coloring is a really great mindful activity, and I think it's just necessary to slow down sometimes, and coloring is something that can offer that for you. Now on this page they have a beautiful quote, you guys, with this humongous wonderful flower accent. Great quote. Definitely something to lift your mood. Fantastic aspect of these planners, you guys. They have free recipes. I love these recipes because not only really healthy, they look really delicious. I have yet to try one yet, not gonna lie, but the fact that they offer them is just amazing. They've got beautiful pictures. They have all the ingredients listed and also the instructions. Spiralized zucchini mac and cheese. What? That sounds amazing. Curried cauliflower, fried rice with roasted chickpeas. These seem to both be plant-based meals, which is definitely something I'd be interested in. They do offer 2 new recipes with each issue, which is really nice. Then they've got a note page. I love the grid. I used to think I wouldn't like the grid, but I actually have kind of fallen in love with writing on a grid. I really, really do like it. Another beautiful quote. We've got a double flower feature here. They have a monthly expense tracker. If you're trying to get, whoops, my bad. If you're just trying to get into budgeting, you're new to it, I definitely recommend you try this out. This isn't personally something I use. You can use it for whatever you need it for, and if you're trying to get into budgeting, this is a great way to check in with your budget. So we're gonna start here on the left page and just work our way down into the other side. So you have the week of the month highlighted, which is just beautiful. You have the week number here, so it's week 40 of the year. You guys were really getting through this year. This week, I want to feel liberated, open, positive, whatever you want, you can just put that in there. Then you've got weekly to-dos. These are some, you know, things you need to knock down this week, get done. You can just list those here. And then you also have weekly major 3 goals. So just 3 things you just want to nail this week, get done, crank it out, and just list those here. So it really allows you to prioritize certain things, you guys. Sometimes less is more. So having the 3 things that you just want to get done and do them really, really well, with habit and activity. So you have a goal for the day. So if you want to do the 7 days out of the week, then you'll put that there, and then you'll fill it in for each day that you are able to do that habit or activity. So these can be different activities than you have on your habit tracker. Or this is from my May issue as well. So these are just some of the things that I had on my other one. So this is how you know, your goals here. How many days of the week do you want to do that? Okay, so at the end of the week, you're going to be totaling it here at the end of the week of how many of the days you're able to meet it. So I was able to meet this goal, not this one, not this one. And then here we've got a meal plan, which is super helpful. You guys, I know a lot of people don't plan their meals, but if you are a very scheduled person, or you just need a little bit more balance in your life, or you just want to start planning your meals, this is a great way to get started. So for me, I'm at home a lot right now, so I think just jotting down ideas for meals to have, even if I don't have that meal, it just gives me inspiration. And like, instead of making an unhealthy choice and eating out, or you know, maybe not eating something as clean, just having ideas of quick and easy meals here written down on a weekly basis is extremely helpful for me. The Mind Body Health Plan, I normally write my workouts here, and maybe walking and stretching, whatever I want to do, yoga, I normally write that in here just so I can see, you know, when I'm glancing at my planner at night and my phone's up for the night, then I can see, you know, what the plan is the next day for working out. Shopping list, this is where I just jot down things as I think of them, like at night. I don't know if you guys, if anybody else experienced this, but at night sometimes literally I'll just like, oh, I need this, oh, I need this, you know, just like, I don't know, right before I'm going to bed, like I have all these lists of couple things that I really do need, so I'll just jot them down here. And this is something that I do either midweek or towards the end of the week. A good food, a good memory, and a good song. So maybe a good song I was working out to, maybe I made a really great memory this week, or you know, I tried a new recipe. And all right, you guys, so that's the weekly planner, and this is the actual week. So these are all grid format, you guys. I love the grid. They have changed this. This is kind of a more recent change. I think it's been like, this is like the 3rd month, I think, where you can actually mark the weather. I will either check the weather at night and mark it, or when I wake up in the morning, whatever, I'll mark it. This isn't something that I always use. Also at this box is one thing, you guys. Another thing that I just really love about this, it just gives you something to focus on. So if you have a goal for today, like to film or to edit, you know, it's nice to just jot that down. So when you're glancing at your planner, you know, it's kind of in big print here, and you're kind of focusing on this one thing that you do definitely need to get done. And then here I will either write a to-do list, or I also will write a schedule. That's something that I often do as well, or I'll have a to-do list up here, my schedule at the bottom. Since actually I think I missed this. Also, you guys, on this planner, I forgot to mention this, they have a beautiful quote. Every single week has a quote and a flower accent up here. Believe what you believe and it will be. Believe what others believe and they will consume you. Saturday and Sunday actually split, which is actually normally fine for me because my weekends are less scheduled. And then at the bottom, you guys, of each day is water tracker. If this is something that fits for you, I personally don't use this to track my water, but it is a great way to track water if that's something that you're interested in. After each week, you guys, you're gonna have 2 pages of grid for notes, whatever you need notes for, you guys. So this is halfway through the month. You're gonna be reviewing this. Like I keep saying, I just love to get in touch with myself, and I think it's important to note these things sometimes. So it's what you're currently loving, what you're currently feeling, enjoying, anticipating, wishing, reading, watching, planning. And the colors, you guys, the color scheme is just so fall. I don't know about you guys, but I do really love fall colors, and they did a really beautiful job of changing this font. It's just beautiful. Halfway through the month, you're just going to be, you know, doing some more introspective, seeing the current things that you're really loving, enjoying, anticipating, wishing. etc. and so on. Guys, I love these planners. I just wanted to go over that with you, the October issue. So if you guys are interested in getting it, of course, like I mentioned before, this is what the back of the planner looks like, and these are actually made in the USA as well. The link will be down below if you guys want to get 25% off your Silk Sonder planner. This is what the October issue looks like. I do appreciate your time today. If you guys have any further questions, definitely comment below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up because that just supports my channel and I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. And of course, subscribe to become part of the C Squad. I can't recommend them enough, you guys. Anyway, you guys, I really appreciate your time. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday. You have a great weekend. Bye.